Okay, everybody, I am back with another. I think this is the last day of class match, so I made some changes as was suggested in the comments. So the first change I made was on Delita. I changed him to, as I probably thought I had, but yesterday he actually used counter slash, so I changed counter slash to Paladin's Guard, which makes more sense in a defensive build, a tanky build, whatever you want to call it. Then also from the comments, I got a comment suggesting to use Oldoa's apron because it might be a little bit more efficient than Belle's. Usually I don't like to use Oldoa's apron because the AP generation is lower, but Delita has more AP generation than he did before, so let's try it out and see if it works. I'm gonna still leave on the silence on the limit burst, on his limit burst. I just want to see it work once, honestly. And, you know, even though it hasn't come out, I kind of like to think of it as like a small form of King of Leonis, in a way. At least against magic users, because Berserk is almost the same as Silence against magic users. So, in a sense, I want to think of it that way. I'm a little scared about this team, Elena and Violet, so I actually haven't seen a lot of Violet, so I'm not even entirely sure how she plays. But I am pretty sure that she is really strong, so that makes me a little bit afraid. You do have Phoebe. Again, I am not a super huge fan of Phoebe with like well-timed quickens. Oh, sheesh. I wasn't paying attention to Delita, but I think he did use Immortal Spirit first.
Are you okay?
So the comment said that he would use Immortal Spirit first and then Oldoa's TMR, which makes it a little bit more efficient. Now, this map is kind of big, so it might, the extra effect might even wear off by the time Delita gets across the map. So there's Inherited Tyranny. I think he's gonna have at least one or two. So again, that kind of is gonna wear off as well. But that does give the move up. Again, I'm not even sure if I like that or not. That move up. But there it is. Okay, so at least Violet is just running up. It seems like the other team is doing a better job of like buffing each other up. So yeah, and there's the quicken, so they're gonna get first attack. Okay, so at least it was a single target attack. Hoping that Delita and Terra kind of team up against Violet. I don't know if she's evasion. I don't know what Delita's gonna be able to do here. So at least he gets the fire resist down. But he's already in there sort of attacking. Ooh, and she goes straight to Elena. Which, I mean, was okay, but Elena had the courage. And she's gonna go again. Or she's gonna go before anyone else can go on my team. And a big AoE here. And Terra's courage triggers, so she might just... Oh, yeah, that quicken is a little too well timed. I don't know if they tweaked Phoebe's AI. But that was actually really well timed on Phoebe's part. So kudos on her. So my guaranteed hit is now gone. And my Adelard is now gone. So good luck with that, Delita. Unless he... Well, Violet is physical, so that's not going to make a difference. I was going to say unless he uses the silence. Elena's one hit away from dying. Well, provided she actually gets hit. But I really doubt I'm going to get anywhere with this. So there's the courage. So the courage did proc before the Inherited Tyranny. And AP wise, he's a little bit lower than I would have wanted him to be. But I mean, at this point, I also would have wanted Terra to stay alive and Adelard to actually get a hit in. So that was just not good. I think what I could do better against that team is to have more accuracy. or have another guaranteed hit. So in terms of using Adelard, he does have the reaction rate reduction, which is good, but it's not super. What's the word I'm looking for? For lack of a better word, it's not super meta. I do have accuracy on here, don't I? Accuracy up 13 if you're fire, so everybody. And speed, I think, contributes to accuracy if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of, to me, now that we have like so much guaranteed hit, like I don't even think about oh my god. I don't even think about accuracy in that way. I just think of it as whether I have guaranteed hit or not. I should probably work on some more accuracy weapons, however. I feel like accuracy has always been an issue for me. Ah, man. Full water team. Celeste as the tank. So once Celeste gets in there and starts getting ahead of... Well, actually, no. I think I'm pretty much done for. Because Delete is not really going to be doing big damage on Celeste. So yeah, it looks like he is using that courage first turn.
Okay, let's do this. I can do this.
Right. I'm just gonna take my loss and at least let's watch it and see what happens. But I'm just assuming this is gonna be a loss. The thing with Celeste is that if you have a fully physical team, you don't really have to worry about her that much. But yeah, if she has unit attack resist up and whatnot, then it might be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, wow. I think I might as well just leave this battle at this point. The only thing that's gonna help is if they start bunching together. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage. I mean, granted, she's MR.
My power grows.
That was way more than I was expecting. But yeah, Asterius with bells on. Probably not good for my team. Okay, I think... No, I was gonna say maybe they're grouped up enough, but they're definitely not. And she absorbs the full attack. She doesn't even, like, not even the AoE gets through. Kind of bonkers. Well, there's the courage. And Adelard's just gonna... Well, I guess Adelard's gonna go for Celeste at this point, but if she absorbs the next attack, then that's not gonna do anything. Not gonna do diddly squat. Okay, so at least it did something. It's way too late. Oh, there's a magic reflex. Guess never say never, but there's only so much magic reflex I can do. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I like the bells. I mean, the Odoa's TMR. Okay, so let me change that back. So I'm kind of like OCD in terms of like my trust stones. I want them to be like exactly together. So I created a template. This is like the first time I even try that feature of the template. So all I should have to do is change back to bells. And then I guess I gotta do it from equipment. Go to equipment. And then put the template back on. God, why is it so hard to find things? There's so many TMRs. I feel like at this point they should probably do instead of like two rows, they should probably do just more rows. Or like a different way to view, because there's just way too many TMRs at this point. Paste from copied. Okay. Granted too, I could also use some trust stones that help with AP. I just don't think I really have. I think I might have one or two built, but I don't really know what weapon they're on or anything like that. It's hard for me to keep track of all that stuff. Okay, we got a dark team, and they're Platinum League. Yeah, I've kind of been wanting to stream, but I feel like I'm not gonna have time to stream for a while. Okay, so this actually looks like a lot like the team that I saw the other day that we managed to kill with Terra. So let's see if it happens again or if it was just a fluke.
I suppose I can play a little.
Not finished yet.
I don't think it was Whisper with that team though. I think it was, I don't remember what it was.
Exterminating.
I guess Whisper. Oh, Whisper is a cost 70 and Lucia's a cost 70. Okay, I see you.
Mission. Let's go. The real fight is now.
You know what's funny? I don't think my Black Witch Helena's even finished yet. I think she's at 115. So I've like already finished Lucia, but not Helena. I haven't really used her all that much, to be honest. Did I buy her with paid viz? I probably did one of those paid viz banners with the multiple URs. So I think I probably used paid viz for her. And I like don't even use her. Alright, so some action is about to happen. Is she really down that quickly? Maybe she wasn't maxed out. There has to be something wrong with that. And actually, Whisper didn't even take the hate away, or was she just not in range? There's no way Whisper dies that quickly. How's this guy in Platinum? Unless she built Whisper to be 100% defense and, you know, slash resistance and physical resistances. Alright, I don't think Helena's invasive, so she should go down within these 3 turns. Okay. So that's at least 1 win. It's so weird because that one opponent was a master, or Platinum. Yeah, Platinum. So I would have assumed he would have been better than me. I don't know, maybe some people just get lucky. Okay. Moving onward. How much time we have left? Okay, we have more than 20 minutes left. I don't know. I always try to start this as soon as it begins, but I always seem to start late. Okay, another water team. Kind of makes me wish I went with that Celir team. Celir version of this team. Okay, so the slight difference is we have more instead of Celeste. So that actually might be enough of a difference. But I think more is good against magic. Is better against magic than physical.
Okay, let's do this.
think Delita has missile resistance,
Commencing mission. Let's go.
or maybe that's a support ability specifically.
Fine work. Here I go.
But Krace, I don't know. I don't know if she really seems that threatening.
With all my strength.
Okay, she did. I thought she wasn't gonna move. Oh, she goes for like an archery attack, not a gun attack. Okay, good night. I'm telling you guys, Terra, she's just insane, insanely strong, and she has some amount of staying power. How about a nice heal into Terra? Yeah, thank you. Astrius is gonna be, ooh, nice taunting blade. That was actually a good decision on his part.
Be gone.
That actually could have done way more damage. So I'm not mad at that. Oh, that I am a little bit mad at that actually. Okay, so courage. I didn't see the courage, the little word come out. So maybe he had exactly 1 HP left. I don't really know how that works. Alright, Adelard gonna come in with the heal apparently.
Use this.
So yeah, the team without Celeste kind of... Ooh, magic reflex. Ah! The team without Celeste isn't the same. Celeste is just super good. Now she's gonna get another turn. Oh, she just goes for the kill. She could have gone for an AoE. She just didn't.
Just as I planned.
Okay, reaction rate down. Thank you, Adelard. So that's gonna help against this the reflex, the magic reflex. So cool. Beat a water team. Hey, at least that makes up for the ice teams that I've lost to in the last couple of days. I don't know. I didn't even see the attack power. I might have to review that in the video. Maybe that wasn't the best Astrius. If that was like a good attack Astrius, then Delita took that actually pretty well. I don't think that was even half damage. That might have been like a third or so. Okay, another light team, and this is a master team too. A platinum team. Okay, we have the range on for Jaden.
We won't forgive those who make others suffer.
And of course, we have
Let's go,
Phoebe
partner.
again.
By the Azure Crystal.
I need something to mitigate against Phoebe because
If you choose
I don't
to
even know
stand in
how I would
no mercy. I'll lend a hand.
Time favors.
do anything against that. Wait a second, does that new vision card work on Phoebe? Because I don't think Phoebe has access to any light element attacks. She has Meteor, she has Comet, she has access to the Black Witch card, which I think is non-elemental.
Commencing mission. Let's go.
I'm kind of wondering about this new, what is it, the Lucia card with Celia on it. I wonder if she has access to that, because
The real fight is
that
now.
would be pretty nice.
Let's go, partner.
Okay, so I'm more afraid of Jaden in this, just because he has super range. I mean, but I am stacking the courage, so Okay, so there's a meltdown. I wish I could have done more. I don't know if this is necessarily an evasion build, because the other two members are not really.
Are you okay?
Well, I don't know. Is Jaden evasive? I've never fought a Jaden, an evasive Jaden, so. But I just don't expect this to be super evasion. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty strong magic build, so maybe it's not evasion. Here comes Jaden, the long range. Boom. Okay, so Terra down. My guaranteed hit is down, so let's see what the leader can do here. Okay, so he does do the damage. Oh, she didn't even have courage on. Okay. Okay, here comes a quicken.
Time protects you.
Or just a haste. Okay, just a haste. I mean, a haste is still gonna be annoying. So yeah, just move up, get into range, and then hopefully we can. Oh, he moved back. Wow. Smart man there. Oh, I felt a heal coming from Adelard onto the Lita, but I guess not. The Lita still has the courage, so I think that's at least two. Is this the silence that's gonna change everything?
I've got you.
No, courage still there, so didn't really make a difference. Okay, cool. So light team down. Not bad, not bad. So what was that 2 and 3 or 3 and 2? I think that was 3 and 2. So not bad, not bad. So yeah, the Odoa's apron did work with the intention that I wanted it, but I think I much prefer having the increased AP from Bells. But all in all, that was actually a pretty interesting one. We beat a water team. Did we lose to an ice team? I think we did. I don't. My memory's so terrible. Terra did like crazy amounts of damage, except in that last match. Yeah, I think having 2 team members with courage is actually pretty useful. So I've been going up against people with like re-raise all this time, and I don't think I like fully realized how much of a difference it had been making. Now that I have courage myself and I'm kind of like making really good use of it, I feel like it's making a huge difference. Especially like having the leader on a defensive build and he can take a few hits and then courage. I think that makes a huge difference. I think the thing to work on is getting the hate on him. So we've kind of already seen that even with the silence hitting, that it wasn't necessarily all that useful. So I think I'm just gonna put that to bed and really not use it. I mean, at some point in the future, I will probably enable it, but I want him to prioritize other things. Taunting Blade. Probably just Taunting Blade, but I do want to leave Crush Accessory Plus, not Crush Accessory 2. I want to leave that on, even though it's like hasn't worked at all in terms of re-raise. I think I'm still going to leave that on because it's a strong attack for the Squire job, for the main job Squire. I don't think anything else really matches up in terms of that. Like, he doesn't have another AoE attack. His Judgment Blade is on his sub job, unlike Agrias. I think she has 2 AoE attacks on her main job, so that's good to have that there. So even though Judgment Blade stop is really good, it's still good to have a strong attack on the main job, and I think that's large damage. Yeah, large damage. So I think that's worth keeping on, even if we want Taunting Blade to to be used. The only reason I would want to turn that off and only have Taunting Blade on is if Taunting Blade's AP gets reduced in the future. I really doubt it's going to work. I really doubt it's going to happen, just because a lot of these tanks out here with Taunting Blade are very strong, and maybe lowering that AP would make them a little too strong. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. But yeah, I kind of do like Adelard works for me pretty decently in terms of like randomly getting those heals in, and his AI seems to be pretty smart in terms of that. I always like having, like, my other person would be Summer Kitone, because she can have the healing mace and get those random heals in. I think there's one other person that can do in fire that can also do that. It's not coming to mind right now. Anyway, I just finished my Eldira in terms of Mind Spheres, so I might start using her pretty soon. She was at 115, but I just got the last Mind Sphere today, so she might be pretty good. I might work on, actually, it's not showing everyone because Adelard's the lowest cost one. I might work on Marguerite just for fun. And I feel like I personally am underrating Rain, because Rain is actually really good. I feel like even though I know Leishella is really good, I still think I'm underestimating her because I'm not really using her for PvP. I've used her a lot for PvE, but I haven't really tried to use it for PvP. So that might be something I work on in the future. But I think next on my list is probably Ildira. Alright, let me end it there. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is the last day of class match, so it's a bummer that that's over. Maybe I'll try to record Guild Raid, but like I feel like Guild Raid is not the same as class match. Class match is like a time to experiment with different teams, especially with like a low cost unit. And then, but Guild Raid, is that what it's called? Guild Raid? I feel like there's certain optimal units for Guild Raid, and it's just like, just pick those units. It's not, it's more of what you have rather than trying to come up with something unique, if that makes any sense. So maybe, yeah, maybe I'll try to post some videos just to post them, but like I don't think anyone's really gonna gain anything from me posting Guild Raid boss videos. Okay, all right, let me leave it there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.